Hello and welcome back to my YouTube channel. And in today's video, I'm going to talk about tips how to succeed on the corporate life because a lot of people don't know how to approach that. It's very, very easy to get discouraged and it's very, very easy to get behind the corporate life. So I'm going to talk about really good habits that you need to put in place when you are at your job. So the first one, be very punctual. And this is very, very important, especially if you're someone who wants to have a really good reputation. If you are someone who is on time every single day, it allows other people to know that you're someone who's very responsible, someone who's able to be there when they're asked or when they said that they were going to be at that time. So it's very important for you to be punctual. I know we all have some sort of an excuse once in a while why we were late, but most of the time you shouldn't have a problem with being there on time. Obviously, each person is very different, but if you're someone who's very, very punctual, that gives you a really good reputation. It's very impressive and it shows that you are committed to that job. And that's something that you want to let other people know. Number two, you gotta look presentable. You gotta look the part. That's very, very important. So put extra 10, 20, 30 minutes each morning looking your best, looking your quality. Have your hair done, have your makeup done, get your nails done if you can. I know it can be very expensive, but look yourself beautiful. Make yourself look good and presentable. Smell good. Take a shower every morning. Dress the part. Play the part. Wear those high heels that you gotta wear. Make sure you look the best and make sure you look how other people want to perceive you, because whether you like it or not, we live in a world where looks matter. If you don't want to bear that, that's on you, but you know for sure that when you look at someone and you see how presentable they are, it looks like they have it together, even though they might not have it together, but at least they're playing the part, at least they're faking it. And that's very important in the workforce. Number three, have a happy mindset. When you get to your job, be very grateful, be very happy that you got that job. Be there because you are serving a purpose, and everyone who's going to a job is serving a purpose, is providing services to other people. By you just showing up, it means that you care for the world. It means that you care for other people. If you work, let's say, at a marketing company, that means that you are providing a service to business owners on how to market their own business. If you work in a social media platform, you're servicing people who are users of that company. If you are someone who provides tutoring for other kids, like a teacher, and you are there with a positive mindset, that means that you are service to kids and that kids matter to you, and their education and their well-being matters to you. So have that positive mindset. Be happy, be grateful, feel the love. And if you don't feel any of those things, that means that you're in the incorrect place. You're in the wrong place. So change that scenery, make a change to scenery. So if you're in a place where you're miserable and you feel like you're not deserving of whatever the case might be, then you're in the wrong place, because you shouldn't be living in a world where you don't feel comfortable. So have a positive mindset and you'll be good. If not, then move out and do something better than that. Number five, learn as much as you can possibly learn. Very, very important. So I always encourage people to ask questions to their coworkers, to their colleagues. Ask as many questions as you can. Learn so much to the point that you took advantage of that job, not because you got paid, but because you got a new set of skills that can help you with other skills that you want to gather. So let's say that you're getting paid for running meetings and you're not really good of a public speaker. So the reason as to why you decided to take this job is because it pays well, right? So if you get paid to run meetings and talk about whatever the case might be, but you're there you're there for the paycheck, and you have the opportunity to get practice with your public speaking abilities, that's a really good thing, because let's say that you are a self-development person. These meetings will help you, these skills will help you with your self-development journey, content creation. Let's say that you want to build a YouTube channel about self-development. That will help you because you're running meetings and you're taking an idea and transform it and make it into a presentation. That's very important. Those skills that you're getting from a job, you're transferring them into other sources of income that can propel your income and make it a lot bigger. And that's what we are here for. So, number 6, give your ideas even though you think no one's going to hear. Give your ideas just in case someone's getting them. You're there to practice confidence, and also you're there to let people know that your experiences are also valid. Just because you're new to the team, it doesn't mean that you don't know much about a particular subject. Perhaps other people are not well aware of an experience, but you are very, very knowledgeable of that, and that can help them succeed in their own job. And that's very, very important. So always put your input in case someone grabs it, because you never know who's watching. Never know. Another thing that I always like to let people know is there's no such thing as a stupid idea or a stupid question. Always ask for help when you need the help. No one is born knowing. You did not come out of your mom's womb and knew every single thing that you know. You carry so many years of experiences from different skills because you took the time and the practice. I remember one thing that my mom always told me is that when she would always tell me, Yolani, remember when you started pre-K and you didn't know how to read? Remember when you didn't even know how to hold a pencil? Well, now you do those things as if it's second nature to you. You do them without even thinking about that. So acknowledge that at some point in your life you had to practice what now you know very well. You're just like driving. You're really good at driving because you took the time and the practice, but you weren't born knowing. Remember those times when you were stressing whether or not you were going to make it or whether or not you were going to get your driver's license? Well, the same thing happens here. If you are someone who can remember your past and remember how many tears and sweats you had to encounter in order for you to get your driver's license or get that job, remember that it takes a level of skill and it takes a level of time to be successful or an expert at something. Don't forget that, because most of us are going to get jobs and we are going to feel overwhelmed. We are just want to quit right there and then. Don't quit. Not unless you have given it time for you to quit. Number 7, new things are exciting, but they will make you nervous. And that is very, very normal. Beyonce feels this way. She has felt like this her entire life. Every time she had to go to a stage, she felt nervous. And every time she had to go to a bigger and better stage, she felt nervous because she had never done it before. But guess what she did? She overcame her fear. And the thing is, nervousness is just in the beginning portion of your presentation or you're performing in public. As you're doing this, if you're doing it, if you're doing it for 5-10 minutes, it doesn't feel that bad afterwards because you are getting used to it. Getting nervous is just because you haven't done it for so long and you got to give it time. Give it 10-20 minutes to start something and you'll be good. All right? Scared of making a presentation in front of 10 people? You'll learn. Your first presentation is not going to be good. It's not going to be the best, but I can assure you it's going to help you be better at your presentations because people will give you feedback, hopefully, feedback that is positive, feedback that is critical, but very, very rewarding. So with that being said, thank you for listening to my channel. These are some of the tips and tricks I want y'all to know because a lot of people are very, very interested in that. People are getting into new jobs, new careers, and we're all leveling up, especially in this 2024. So I'll see you in the next episode. Bye.